What is up, YouTube? So apparently, hold on a second. Let me adjust the sound, just like that. There we go. Now, if I turn the sound down on my computer, there we go. Awesome. All right. So Gothic Dee has made a diss video that someone remade with some stupid shit. First of all, Gothic Dee, the reason why I disable my comments is because of the haters. They have tried to reveal personal information on my YouTube page. And when you got people trying to reveal personal information on your fucking comment section, that's not cool. Maybe you haven't been receiving the level of harassment that I've received on this website. And second of all, who the fuck are you to sit there and say I'm not goth? Who died and fucking made you queen of Gothland? This fucking, oh, I'm from Europe and I know better than everybody else. You know, a lot of these, not all of them, but a lot of goths have this shitty attitude that, oh, I'm better than you because I dress more goth than you do. And here's the thing of it. That's the kind of snarky attitude that goths were rebelling against in the first place. This, oh, you're not goth, you're a fucking poser, you're a fucking abomination, you're sitting there throwing emo like it's an insult. Okay? Look what I have here. Very basic black cargo pants. An Ozzy Osbourne t-shirt. I don't wear skinny jeans, so how am I emo? Oh, because I bitch a lot? Fuck off. Goths bitch and complain too. Everybody bitches and complains. And that's exactly the problem with our society. People need to stop throwing emo as an insult in the goth community. This has to fucking stop. This is exactly why, instead of being like, okay, we got alternative people versus everybody else. You know, and this is exactly the fucking problem with people in the goth community. They throw words like emo as an insult, like, oh, you're such an emo mallcore goth poser. You know, and it's stupid, dude. It's immature and it's stupid. You want to sit there and call me immature, but you're wearing these obnoxious fucking earrings that are like this fucking big. You look like you're trying way too hard. And again, if you'd done a little bit more research and realized that all the Gothic King Cobra accounts leaving messages on your YouTube aren't the real one, you would have been like, oh, he's not really stalking me, he just gave me a shout out and trying to help me get more subscribers on YouTube. But now it's turned into a he said, she said, you're this, you're that argument on YouTube. I fucking love it. And you want to sit there and call me a fucking creep. Is that supposed to hurt my feelings, bitch? Because you act like that you're the first chick to call me a creep. Guess what? You're not. And I see your personality, and you're an ugly person on the inside. You might be an attractive goth woman on the outside, but inside you're an ugly, snarky little bitch. Judgmental, fucking high horse, sitting there, oh, well, if you don't dress goth like I do, then you're not goth. You're not a true goth if you don't dress goth like me. Okay, isn't the idea of being goth being a nonconformist? And ironically enough, you have this fucking attitude of, oh, this guy doesn't dress goth like me, so therefore he's not goth. Like I said, there are other ways of doing goth, chickie. There is no set, like, basic guideline to doing goth, you know. You can pull a goth look with a basic Ozzy Osbourne band t-shirt, some spikes, a necklace, a couple of rings from Spencer's, and there you go. a bandana, and some goddamn boots. You know what I'm saying? There is no, like, super specific way you have to do goth. You know what I'm saying? And it's this snarky ass attitude. You want to talk about immature? You're sitting here making this argument about how I'm an abomination to the goth world when it's snarky attitudes like yours that are the true abomination to the goth community. When you're sitting there, and I did this too, okay? This is the thing about immature goths. They will sit there and throw emo as an insult to insult other goths. I quit doing that because I'm like, you know what? Emos have their thing, goths have their thing. It doesn't matter. On the bigger scheme of things, it does not fucking matter. And do you think an average society looking at people like you and me is going to be able to tell the difference? Fuck no. And here's the ironic thing of it. A lot of goths, emos, scene, punk, whatever you want to call it, alternative dressers, wear black, they'll dye their hair crazy colors, you know. So it's kind of irrelevant, dude, because once you're fucking dead, none of this shit's gonna fucking matter. When we all die of natural causes, some distant day in the near future, whatever the case may be, none of these stupid fucking arguments are gonna matter. And I was already pissed off that I had people impersonating me on YouTube to harass you in the first place. And that's all it took to get this little fucking shitstorm started, and it's bullcrap. Like, you have how many subscribers on YouTube? Gothic Dee, like 400 and some odd subscribers. Where I have, maybe, you might have like 400 to 600 subscribers. And you sit there and say, well, I don't care if you've been doing that for 10 years. Okay, here's the thing. The tone in your voice would say otherwise, sweetheart. The tone in your voice would say otherwise. And what the fuck is that accent? Learn how to fucking speak English. You fucking mallcore cunt. Straight up. You want to call me names, Gothic Dee? Guess what? You're a mallcore cunt. How about that? Doesn't feel so good, does it? And if you get pissed off at me for saying, fuck this, fuck you, blah, 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 you're a fucking hypocrite because you're calling me names and saying shit too, so... You know what I'm saying? This he said, she said pissing match. I can do this all fucking day. Like, you want to sit there and call me immature when you're calling somebody a poser while wearing the biggest piercings possible. Just to be ridiculous. It's kind of, like, invalid. You know what I'm saying? It really is, Gothic Dee. It is straight up just invalid. And sitting here feeding into what the trolls want. They want you to make response videos to me and call me stupid names and be immature. And you will make these assumptions that I can't take criticism, and that's why I disable the comments in my videos. Well, here's the thing. If you had trolls trying to dox your address, reveal where you work, if you even have a job with those obnoxious piercings. See, here's the thing. Yeah, I have piercings, one in each ear, okay? But I don't wear this when I'm working a professional job. I can take this off and tuck this in. I can tuck in my necklace and take off my dog collar. And I'm sure you can take off your piercings during a professional job too, but that's beside the point. Even when you do take them out, you're still going to be left with these huge-ass obnoxious holes in your face. Just like the holes in your fucking logic. You make these fucking assumptions that I can't take criticism because I disabled the comments. Well, how would you feel, Gothic Dee, if people were harassing you relentlessly in the comment section? How would you feel if it got to the point where you just couldn't take the fucking people talking shit? Finding out where you live, fucking revealing your personal information on social media, and fucking with you. You wouldn't like it one bit, would you? If you had people fucking with you in the comment section and being dicks. There's one thing between constructive or criticism in general, whether it's constructive or not. There's one thing, it's one thing to be a critic. Okay, I didn't give a shit about the critics. You know, I didn't. But when people started revealing my personal information, that's where I drew the fucking line, dude. And there's a lot of fans who want to leave positive comments on my videos, but they can't because there's also a lot of dickheads who have nothing better to do. People like you who have nothing better to do than pick on somebody with autism. And it's disgusting. Anyways, Gothic Dee, thank you for making a response video. Thanks for insulting me on YouTube when clearly you're talking about yourself when you say those things. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.